there, I am Wolf, and today I am here to talk to you about your child. If you are watching this video right now, that means your child is into cosplay. I'm here to hopefully explain it to you in a way that makes you understand a little bit more about cosplay and such. So the first thing that we need to talk about is what cosplay actually is. Like, what does that word mean? Cosplay. What does it mean? Cosplay is actually made up of two words. It's made up of the word costume, and roleplay. If you don't know what roleplay is when someone types or acts in the role of a certain character. Basically, cosplay is when you dress up and act as a certain character. I guess most people get into cosplay because they watch anime. If you don't know what anime is, I encourage you to check out my other video, which I'll leave a link to in the description of this one. But at least a good 80% of cosplayers cosplay because they want to be characters from Japanese animations. So, check out that video if you don't know what anime already is. Basically, people can like cosplay for all kinds of different reasons. Some people like it because it's a way to show off that they are artistic. Like, a lot of people make their own cosplays. And they actually submit them in contests at things like conventions and stuff. And they can win prizes for being really good at sewing and stuff and making costumes. Sewing. If you like to sew and you like characters, a lot of people who are already good at sewing tend to be the kind that make their own stuff. There's a lot of props that people like to craft and such. I think I'm just rambling at this point, but most people that I know use it as a way to express themselves by escaping from reality a little bit. When you're dressing up as another character, you don't really have to worry about all the struggles and normal things that you deal with in life. You kind of just escape to somewhere nice and pretty. A lot of people make videos and they'll do skits and things, and excuse me, my hair is not cooperating. As you may already have been able to tell, I'm actually doing a casual cosplay. Casual cosplay is something that a lot of new cosplayers do, but it's also something that people who don't have a lot of money do. They take certain pieces from a character's cosplay that they already have, or they can easily make for less than $10 or something, and they dress up as that character. As you can see, I've just got a jacket and a wig. I have no makeup on, but I am actually supposed to be this guy right here. His name is Haruka Nanase, and he is from Free, the Iwatobi Swim Club. It's a swimming anime, and I have just thrown this together for this video to give an example of a casual cosplay. Anyway, casual cosplay is something that's extremely common, especially with, like I said, people who are new to cosplay, so they don't actually have a lot of stuff, and people who don't have a lot of money to work with. Me. So they end up just picking and choosing from things they already have, or simply making something that is of questionable quality, and then they dress up using that. I want you to know a little bit about me, so hopefully maybe my story can help you understand maybe why your child likes to cosplay. I was extremely shy and I never talked to hardly anybody in school. I had very few friends, and the friends I did have, we didn't really hang out much. It was more like an at-school type thing. And then once I got up to about 9th grade, I joined the school's theater club. And I found that being on stage and wearing costumes and looking ridiculous was so much fun. I didn't have to be myself. I got to be somebody else for a little while. It was also in 9th grade that I discovered anime. And this is because one of the, like, 3 or 4 friends that I actually had told me about it. All of them were into it already before I was. And they were like, come to the dark side. We have hot men that swim. Also cookies, but mostly hot men that swim. And so, I really got into it, and then one of them was interested in cosplaying stuff, and so I was like, yes, where do I sign up? Dressing up as these characters. It sounds like a lot of fun, right? I was like, so excited for it. And I actually, like, decided to make videos on the internet. We had a channel for a while, it was super popular. It was called Wendigo Works. But we kind of broke up as lots of groups do. People just stop being friends, or they want to do different things, and it doesn't really work out. I have a new channel where I find people who want to do certain things, not necessarily people who want to be with me all the time, but I find people who are interested in doing like one show and we make videos, and it's lots of fun. Maybe your child makes videos, maybe they don't, but what you need to understand is that cosplay is generally something that is like very dear to one's heart. I know that it is something that helps me deal with life, and it probably does similar things for your child. So I hope that this has helped. My little personal story and explanation of what it is exactly. I hope it'll help you understand your kid or whatever a little bit more. There's always like that one odd duck in the family, and if you ostracize them, big word meaning if you kind of push them away a little bit because they're weird, they're just gonna end up probably depressed. I know that the only reason that I have been able to enjoy doing what I do is because my parents, even though they don't really understand it, they still accept me and love me for who I am, and they indulge my habits. It really helps if you kind of like accept it. You don't have to like go all in like my mom, but it helps if you just say, okay, I don't really understand that well, but I'm willing to put up with it, really. So thank you for watching. I hope this helped. This has been Wolf, with awkward explanations, I guess. Goodbye!